We're having heaps of fun, and we're getting through it. We're getting through it. The day has come for the great sourdough bake-off. Max has got his dough there, which he made yesterday. I've got mine over here. The plan of attack is to bake them both off and get some reactions from the crew. And whoever has the better sourdough, I don't know, what's the reward here?
Let's figure it out.
Maybe a full week off. No, no, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna get the crew's reactions and see who has the best sourdough. Max is at a bit of disadvantage. This is the first time he's made sourdough since I've been here, so I'll be pretty upset if he wins, and I'll be making it like every day. So we'll see. Damn, first go. I'm a little nervous. Oh.
That's perfect, man.
Oh.
Bubbles.
Oh. You happy?
I'm good. I won it.
Oh, you think you've won it?
I won it.
It's looking a little... I'm looking like I might lose my job, actually, maybe. Oh. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh! Oh, he's got bigger holes.
Bigger holes. That's top notch, man. Doing a crew taste test, little test. We have 2 post-it notes. I'm going to be pink.
Oh.
And Dean will be the blue. And we'll see who is the winner.
Okay. She just tried the pink.
Nice little chew.
No, that's not the pink. That's
pink.
That's the pink.
This
oh,
is,
right, yeah.
This is pink, this is blue, right?
Yeah.
Crusty,
Pink
crusty,
blue.
but like a thin, like a nice thin crust. Nice and chewy. Ooh.
Oh.
I feel like there's a bit more flavour in the blue. Like the taste is.
Interesting. Alright, so engineer's palate, as we know, is one of the best. So
Always the best.
okay, so that's the blue. How's the flavour?
Sour.
Okay.
Joey.
That one? Okay. Pink is the winner.
Pink.
Don't forget to tally.
Tally up, right?
Okay, you got the blue.
That's nice. God, they're very neck
Okay.
and neck.
Now to the pink.
What hangs in the balance here, you know?
Which one's better?
My jobs.
Pink. I think pink because of the crust.
Uh-huh. You're a crusty boy.
This one's a bit more fluffy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, consistency,
Pink.
very nice. And I agree, more flavor in this one. That's very...
The one is more fluffy, more frosty. The other one is a bit more dense, but it's got, I think, a bit more flavor to it.
I think your toast bread is better.
What are you
Okay. So, we have the winner with a tally of 5, 10, 11 for the pink and 4 for the blue. Hey.
All over the Instagram, bro. Just winner, done.
So the thing about yachting and relationships, you sometimes don't get to see each other that much. I've got my girlfriend Peyton just flying up here in this pink little plane, and we've just missed each other in St. Martin here. I've just come to pick up provisions. She's just dropped off guests on another boat. So a little sad, but I'll be seeing her after this charter in about 12 days or so. Bye. All right, so we have received all the provisions, which means that Stu, unfortunately, is on the late shift. So he started prepping that at about midnight last night. He finished at 7 o'clock this morning. He's a bit of a weapon with the prep, so he got basically all of that done for this 24-hour menu, which I'll just show you now. So yeah, all of this is basically set up at the moment. We've got this fridge is for the kind of like starters and main courses, and that's all prepped, ready to go. We just need to kind of cook things fresh. Then we've got the desserts over here, as mentioned. Then we have some of the frozen stuff here, back up for, you know, you got the fries, hash browns, and all that kind of stuff here. And then over here, we've managed to only use one side of this fridge for the breakfast setup. So we've got the eggs, bacon, turkey bacon, pork sausage, turkey patties, anything you can kind of think of ready to go. Up here we've got waffle mix, pancake mix, crepe mix, really help us just getting that food up super quick. So that's it. Guests arrive in what, 3 hours max? 3 hours, some of the guests start arriving. All right, so the guests are about to arrive and we have dinner prepped. I'm just going to show you here what we have for the first night. So this is the first dinner. I think it's super important to remember that the first dinner is the first impression and you want to try to get most of their preferences. If you don't do that, it'll be downhill from there and you're going to battle for the rest of the trip. So over here we've got some mac and cheese prepped. We've got the seafood broil we have here. And then I don't know where, oh, there it is. We have the jambalaya over here. So nice little southern feast. We've got some coleslaw. We've got, it's got some chicken wings with buffalo sauce. What else do we have here? Steamed asparagus and some garlic bread. These are all based off the preferences that I received. And yeah, hope for the best. And I'll film as much as I can with the food like you guys requested, and see you on the other side. So we just served dinner and we're already getting orders in from the 24-hour menu. Got Max here still, he's got to get up at 5 a.m. But he's a Rasta pasta master. And yeah, it's just a part of it. Just getting to know the guests for the first day. We'll put out some sliders, some extra pasta, a few other things. So yeah, it is what it is, and we push on. So it's currently 11:15, almost 11 o'clock. And we have more orders here, doing some more sliders. I think it's going to be every hour or so we're kind of doing food for the next till about 5-6 a.m. Stu will be here in about an hour or so to back me up and just help me with that next little session. But yeah, all is well. I'm prepped up, so whatever they want, I've got it. So it is coming to about 1 o'clock and still getting some breakfast orders. Max has just gone on break, he just finished crew food, and I'm just kind of prepping the lunch for when I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit later. And Stu, who did the night shift, he did the midnight to 5. I'm hoping he's going to be back at about 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. to come give me a hand with the lunch stuff, and then Max is back at about 3 as well. So I think it's working very nicely at the moment. We're super prepared, so anything that's thrown at us, we're able to kind of achieve very quickly, which is quite nice. But that's the update for the day one, and I'm just going to sit down and peel some eggs for a little bit. All right, so breakfast was kind of still going. I think we're getting some breakfast orders still, but just got an order in for some snacks. sliders, wings, nachos, fries, guacamole, and a few other things. So currently here by myself. Stu will be here in about an hour or so. So yeah, here we go. So I've just woken up from my break. It's 6:30 now, and I've just sent Stu. They've been a little crazy. I saw the order chats. Max has been helping with that as well. He's doing the sourdough bread, and I'm making some breakfast. So we're not really sure. They haven't had set lunch, but we're just waiting to hear if they're going to have dinner. If not, it'll just be kind of a la carte the rest of the day. So I've just got into the galley, and it's about just past 9 AM, and just talking to the boys. Stu was up till 5. We had a dinner service at about midnight last night, and then we had another dinner service at 4 AM. So Stu was up doing that, and then Max came in at about 5 AM to just help assist, but we're just resetting the galley and I guess getting ready for, I think Max, you did a couple of breakfast orders?
Yeah, a few breakfast orders this morning.
He's done a few breakfast orders already, 7:30, 8 AM this morning. So yeah, we're just kind of resetting the galley, getting it nice and clean, and getting ready for, I'm not too sure, breakfast, lunch or dinner. But yeah, we're having heaps of fun, and we're getting through it. Alright, so we are on day 5 at the moment. It is almost midday, so Max has just taken out the crew lunch, and we've kind of been doing breakfast since about 7 AM. And then yeah, just prepping lunches and stuff at the moment. Got a very cool pizza night tonight, and as I said in the earlier parts of the video, we're unable to film anything, which is fine. They're super private guests. So just us in the galley, and hopefully I can capture some stuff, but we're getting the food out super quick, so really just making sure the guests are looked after rather than filming. So I hope you understand, and yeah, another, what, 3 days to go? 4 days?
3 days? 3 days?
3 days-ish. And then we got to get the orders on to then cross for the Atlantic crossing straight after. Alright, it is day 5, and today was a hectic day. I haven't managed to get the camera out to show you exactly what it's like. I'm going to try to get the 360 sitting up here so you can see the boys running around a little crazy. Basically being a la carte, the 24-hour menu every single day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it is working a treat. And yeah, hopefully I can get that 360 up to show you how crazy it is. But yeah, it's been good. We've been prepared. On top of the prep, we've re-prepped a few times, lots of stuff. You know, this fridge here is full of all the dinner and lunch things, and then, as I said, breakfast over there. So going well, and I'll try to give an update tomorrow. I just thought it was funny as I'm off the floor at 10 o'clock that there's no real definition between breakfast, lunch and dinner and closing time. So it's kind of weird that we're kind of cleaning at random times of the day, or like full clean downs, I guess. Sometimes at 7 AM in the morning we're kind of doing a clean down when it's not too busy, because we're running 24 hours. So it just sort of was funny that there's no real definition between shutting the galley down. So here we are mopping, ready for dinner service. So this trip, we knew that it was going to be one birthday, and the second night in, they were mentioning that there's someone else's birthday on board. So this is a problem, as most of you know. I had 15 minutes to come up with a solution of creating a birthday cake for the first night. Luckily we had a cheesecake that Max actually baked, and then another request came in to celebrate birthday a few days early. So then we had to come up with another solution. So we got out I had some donuts made. So we did a massive donut stack. And now we've got a third one, early birthday, and I'm coming up with a solution at the moment to do a brownie stack. You just gotta make do with what you have, and hopefully the guests are happy. Unfortunately, I can't make a cake in an hour and 30 minutes, so this is what it is, and hopefully they're happy. So a big part of this menu is just keeping on top of everything. So every morning I come in, it's almost 10 o'clock now, 10 a.m. I go through this whole entire fridge, just check the stock that we have, check the prep. Stu's been prepping some stuff last night, so then we're ready for today. But yeah, it just comes down to being organized, just having everything up in these fridges, and everything prepped in here to make sure that it runs smoothly. So down in the freezer, I've got backups of everything. I've got backups of tomato soup, bolognese, pulled chicken, beef, Mexican, bits and pieces, just kind of all of these backups. So you're not prepping that kind of stuff on a trip like this because you just wouldn't have the time. So I pull for the first half of the trip, and then now I'm pulling for the second half, so then it's ready for the next kind of 3 or 4 days. This has probably been one of the crazier trips that I've ever done in the last 12 years. And I think that being is because a lot of things are being requested, a lot of things are like a la carte to order. So it's been a little bit difficult, but Max and Stu are smashing it. We've got the roster down to a solid point where we're getting the crucial breakfast, lunch and dinner times, and then Stu's doing, you know, the nights and stuff that is, you know, order here and there, but going really well. And I think the guests are loving it. So we are very happy in the galley. And then I'll be off, we get some more provisions, and then the boys will cross, Project X will cross, and I will go on holiday to Alabama, thinking of a road trip into Texas or Louisiana. Would love to do that, go eat some barbecue and some Creole. But that's the update so far, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so it is the final full day of this charter, and we actually are not stopping. We're going straight into a crossing the day after we drop off, which is a little hectic, but because of that, we have to be planned, and the orders have to be in at least 3 days before so we can get everything. Obviously, you're at sea for like 12 to 14 days, so you want to make sure you have all of that. So the stress of the charter and the stress of the crossing, but there's going to be 2 boys on. Max and Stu are going to be on, hopefully filming a bit of stuff, showing you guys what's happening while I'm on leave for 12 days. And then I'll be rejoining in Gibraltar. So at the moment, I'm just in the freezer, and it's gotten a little out of control. Not too bad. Everything's still organized in boxes and stuff, but I need to go through what I have left of the guest stuff, what the crew need. And so when I get to the other side, we pick up 2 days after we arrive. Also a little hectic, but that's because we're popular and it's Project X. So yeah, I'm going to go through all of this stuff, make sure I have enough guest provisions, because when I'm off, I'm going to be doing the ordering from the States. So yeah, quick look through, quick clean up, and back on target. All right, so I'm going to explain something that probably no one's kind of ever heard of, but it is called plane food. So usually when the guests will leave, they'll fly private usually, and will request food from the galley to be taken. In this case, I've just got the order in, and I've got about 4 hours to do it. Captain Nico's just given me a little list of what the guests want. So we've got some sliders here, some little beef sliders. We have tenders, chicken wings with buffalo sauce. We've got rasta pasta, spaghetti bolognese, Caesar salad. Also going to do some mini pizzas, and I think that's it. I think maybe another couple of things, but yeah, under the pump here a little bit. Both boys are on break till 3, so oh, a pound cake. Never made that, but we'll see what happens. All right, that's a wrap. The guests have just departed, and we're just doing a bit of crew food and getting the galley kind of packed away so we can sleep for the next 2 weeks. No, joking, but we're actually, the boat's going to cross the Atlantic Ocean and head to France, I believe, somewhere there. I'm going to go on holidays, and sorry, Max and Stu are going to stay here and cook, and they're going to try to film a few bits and pieces as they cross the Atlantic Ocean. I'm heading to Alabama, maybe a road trip to New Orleans or Texas, something like that. So we'll cross back and forth and show you bits and pieces of the boat. Stand by, and I'll see you for episode 4.